Welcome to E-Town, everybody, either here in the building or around the world. We are live from the one, the only Old Bridge Township Raceway Park in Englishtown, New Jersey. This is the AutoZone Gauntlet. We have fans from all across the globe tuning in, watching to find out who will be our number one qualifier. And eventually, tomorrow night, we'll find out the round 3 Pro Formula Drift Champion. I'm Jared Deanna, joined once again Ryan Sage. Ryan, super pumped to be here. It's an amazing event. I'm excited because this is the first ever purpose-built drift Colosseum in North America, aka E-Town.
Yeah, it has been multi-years in the making.
Yeah.
When we first started talking about this with the owners of this facility, and many years ago, this was one of the biggest drag racing circuits in the country, and now it's a purpose-built drift course specifically for events like ours, and that is an amazing thing. That is kind of a paradigm shift in motorsports.
Currently second in points. He is the beast from the Bay, the 777 Falcon Tires Drift Cave 4-Link exhaust Corvette. It is Matt Field.
What up, everybody? I'm Matt Field, and I drive the Falcon Tire Drift Cave Link ECU C6 Corvette. We stripped it down to the bare chassis and did a quite extensive build. It's still an LS engine, but the only thing GM left is really the oil pan gasket and front and rear main seal. So it's a 427 Texas Speed engine with a Vortex supercharger with nitrous, and is controlled by a Link ECU. Part shop max suspension, Ford Star wheels, has Momo interior all over the place. So it's definitely been a project over the last 4 years, and I feel like this year we've definitely got it figured out because I'm really enjoying driving it. More so than changing the car, I kind of worked on myself over the off season. Yeah, improving yourself is not an easy task. I think most people just think, oh, I just need a little bit more money and then I can make the car better and that'll make me better. Oh, I just need a little bit more of this and that'll make the car better and then that'll make me better. I feel like my car's been pretty damn good. It really has been. I think what I was lacking was a little bit of nutrition, some fitness, and honestly some mental health. And it wasn't like I was in a bad spot or sad or anything like that, but this sport is incredibly mental. So being mentally strong and prepared and confident and ready for battle is the hardest thing we do. Getting the car ready, that's easy. Getting yourself ready, that's way more difficult. So I just took some time after Irwindale, and I haven't had that little bit of like couple months reset in my entire life since I started doing Formula Drift in 2011. So it's been an eye-opening experience that reminds me to enjoy life.
Are you ready to meet your top 32 drivers, New Jersey? Say hello to the relentless one, Jeff Jones. JTP, Justin Pollock. It is Matt Field, Travis Reeder. It is Waturo Masayama, Dylan the Dozer Hughes.
So one thing that was kind of funny, when I first made the switch to Link ECU, I told Jason, as I'm sure many of you guys know, Link USA, all right, if we put this on my S14 and you prove to me that it is as good as you say it is, we'll put it on the Corvette, right? And at that time, the S14 was kind of a demo car, doing its thing. So we put it on, and the first day we went and did a full systems check, right? We checked this, we checked the injectors, we checked the coils, we checked all these things before we even fire it up. And that's something very thorough that I think a lot of people overlook, but we did it. We did all these things. And yeah, the car fired up, but then we were having problems with the nitrous. And I was like, I knew it. Oh, I knew it, man. Oh, making a change. I hate making changes. Like, this is what happens, pulling my hair out. No, it just comes to find out that it was like my wiring, because you guys got to remember, that car is built like 10 years ago. So it was the wiring in the car 10 years ago, but Jason and the guys at Link, even though they had nothing to do with it, helped me figure it out, helped me troubleshoot it, and helped me get it right. So it's pretty awesome. So my S14 is actually one of the longest running chassis in Formula Drift right now. It was built in 2012 and has ran every season but one, and that was last year. But then even last year, it was driven by Chris Forsberg at Irwindale. And then again, it was supposed to not show up this year, but then it's being driven by Masayama this year because his car wasn't finished. So it's like the girlfriend that won't leave you alone, you know, she keeps bugging or whatever. So I am super thankful that that car is extremely reliable, where I can let somebody rent it. I don't have anything to do. Like, his car's not in my pit, my mechanics aren't working on it. Here you go. And I think a lot of that has to do with the electronics package that it has on it. Has a Link ECU, it's a Link Thunder, drive-by-wire. So if you're not used to that, you know, people don't exactly understand how to make it work, but I mean, he hasn't been over here yet.
Pro Championship by that Falcon Tire, Drift K, Portal Exhaust, Heat Wave, Corvette, the Beast from the Bay, Matt Field! 777.
It always gets harder when it rains, but it's like, of course it rains at this track when there's so many different surfaces. We all knew it going in. We all knew it was going to be super hard, but you know what? I got to give it to my team because they're just telling me that we did actually end up making some changes on the car. They didn't tell me a damn thing except to stay wide open, so we made it happen. First win in the Corvette, it honestly is super meaningful to me. The first win, it almost feels better than the first win because of the Corvette that we have been pushing, right? It's been all my heart, my joy, my soul, and including my team. So it's been a long time coming, I think, and hopefully more to come. But honestly, you guys, packed, at least as packed as it was gonna get, freaking awesome. You have no idea. When we come firing into the stadium and in that final battle, like all the phones are lit up, it's impressive. Like, I noticed from behind the wheel, from the starting line. So thank you guys for coming. It means a lot.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, thank you guys again. Thank you so much.
Kind of this gladiator style type fighting action going on between the drivers in this brand new drift course that has already been vetted out. It's amazing. It's really cool to see. We're also going to be under the lights this weekend, and of course we've got both series here, which makes it even more exciting.